So how long will you be here?
1 semester.
Okay, so until like January.
Yeah.
So what made you all want to come study in the United States?
Political science. Well,
That's really cool. What do you like about political science here versus like what you would study there? Like, what's the difference?
So I think the difference is basically in the way that teaching takes place. So basically in Italy it's the professor explaining concepts, ideas, and yeah, basically saying what the book says, and the student has to study and then take an exam and answer the questions and show that they've understood what they've read. While here it's more discussion, it's more interaction.
yeah, the method is completely different. Like my opinion is more, I don't know, like it requires more participation, and I prefer it. I mean, it's different, and like we talk with some American student that spent like 1 year in Venice, where we are from, and they found the Italian system more difficult. But they say that everything it's about, you know, getting used to it. So maybe for 1 semester only, it will be difficult for us because we don't have really the time to, you know, getting used to it, adapt, and but I find it really interesting and motivating here. So I really like it.
So when you all were in Italy, did you live on like on a campus, or did you live at home, or
Home.
you lived at home like with your parents?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, me too.
So how is so that they would do all like the grocery shopping and stuff, or did you do that too? Do you think it's different here? Like if you're when you go out and you have to do things?
I've already lived by myself in England and in Switzerland for 1 semester, so I kind of know how to deal with it. So it wasn't that new for me.
Right, because she's graduate, so she's older than me. I just did the first year because I'm undergraduate, and like we only have 3 years in Italy, so so it's the first experience for me, and it's really cool. It's difficult. I mean, living on your own, and you have to do everything, cooking, laundry, and go to the grocery store. But I like it.
Do you find that like when you go to the grocery store, what about things like brands, or are those very different, or
brands
like of food and stuff?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, here everything has sugar inside. Yeah, but I don't know why. Like also the bread has sugar inside it. But you know,
the bread
you can find everything. So
I struggle to find some things
without sugar.
we don't have.
But yeah, you can. It's a little bit expensive. Like if we compare all the prices in Italy, but it's also because you know we have different earnings every month rather than here. So it's all it's everything in proportion. So for us to live here is more expensive, but you can go to the grocery store. The food is more expensive, but you can find more or less everything.
Do you find that there are more choices here?
Yeah.
There's 10 things of the same thing.
Yes.
The most difficult thing to adapt to.
I have an answer. I mean, that's
she knows right away.
It's completely different, like everything. And when we arrived, it was really hard to getting used to like such a big city, like with no many years of history. Like it's not better or worse than Europe, it's just different. So it's hard for us that we're from Europe and Italy that has like thousands of years of history to be here and to see like completely, it's a new culture, new tradition. So I mean, it's always a Western traditions, but I don't know, it's weird. It has been weird the first period to adapt to this thing.
Yeah, to just tall buildings.
Really?
Yeah, we're used to see monuments, and I don't see in every street, but more often. While, yeah, the conception
And
of
then we
history
live in
here is
Venice.
different.
I mean, we go to the university in Venice every day, so it's particular. It's not a real city.
Are there not a lot of like new buildings that pop up?
No, they're not.
Not at all.
Not in Venice.
There are not even the cars, so.
Have you been anywhere but Georgia, or just to Georgia?
In the
Georgia.
United States,
Mhm.
I've been to New York 10 years ago when I went here with my family.
New York is big too, but Georgia is one of those that like new buildings pop up every day, but it's not the same in every state.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the things about Georgia that would be
Yeah.
really hard. Okay, what is your favorite thing about being here? If you had to pick something.
If you have, sorry.
If you had to pick something.
I think. Can I go?
Yeah.
I think I like the fact that here you can meet a lot of different kind of people. So yeah, either from other countries or from the US, but still from other states, and with different cultural backgrounds. Yeah, basically it's very diverse. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, to me too, this fact about knowing a lot of people. And I think that it's because we are international students, because also like in Venice there are a lot of international students. But since you go there just as an Italian student, you have your friends and you're not interested in opening your circle of friends. So while you're here and you think that you're here only once, so you try to do as much as you can to meet new people. So I think it's for that reason. And also for me, the school method and lessons. Here I feel really more interested and motivated. So
More like a person, a thinking person.
Sorry. So yeah, like university method. Yeah, the fact of living this experience and meeting a lot of new people from different countries.
Melting pot.
Yeah.
What has been, I don't want to say worse, but what has been your hardest experience being here? Like if there was like a moment or something.
Maybe when we heard about the shooting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
You always
Yeah.
hear something about it like in newspaper, but it's weird to be here and
Things really happen.
yeah.
It's very close too.
Yep.
Yeah, like so.
So is that, if there were a shooting in Italy, would that be big news?
Yeah, because of course also there are crimes and everything, but like not as much with the weapons, of course, because they're not legal. I mean, it's not so easy to buy it. And maybe it's something that I found really weird, that like, for example, here, 18 years old girl or boy cannot drink but can buy a weapon, a gun.
Yep.
So it's weird.
And do you know what's the law for that in Italy?
Sorry?
So no one
You
can
can buy
guns,
alcohol
but not
At
when you're
18,
18,
yeah.
but weapons are not allowed unless you have something to do with the
Yeah,
security
it's
or
like
police.
Portugal. Yeah, like
It's very difficult to get one.
like you have to do a lot of
You need to be
tests
stable
and
mentally.
psychological requirements too.
I've never even thought of that. That's really interesting. When something happens back home, like since you all are from there and you're going back, how did you, like the earthquake and stuff like that, like how do you all feel about that? What do you do when stuff like that happens? Like, because that was in the middle. Where is Venice in relation to?
North, yes.
Northeast.
North?
Yeah.
Did they, like, have you talked to, did they feel anything?
No,
Or?
because I think there's like in that area of Venice, there's like the sand, if I can say it like that.
Yeah.
So it's not
It's a plain.
yeah,
basically.
plain place, while the central and southern part of Italy is more at the risk, dangerous part, because there's a like rocky land, so it's not really a danger for the northern part, especially for Venice. Yeah, but like in Bologna, where it took place in Bologna like 2 or 3 years ago, I
We
remember
felt
we
it.
felt
I
it.
remember it.
Yeah, while sleeping. Yeah, but this time you know, you feel sad, but you feel like so far from
Yeah.
that reality. I heard that there has been another one last night. Yeah,
Really?
Rieti.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
That's in Tuscany.
Do you know where's Tuscany in relation
Yes.
to Milan?
In Milan, it's like south
Okay.
west. Not, it's not far.
About the respect that students give teachers here versus in Italy. Is that different?
The relationship is different. I mean, here it's, I feel it's more like colloquial. Can I say that? Like,
Formal.
yeah,
Informal.
more informal the relationship. And I think it's better, like to say, you know, have your say and share your opinion. You feel better, more comfortable in sharing your opinion if there's a more informal relationship with the teacher. While, as she was saying before, usually in Italy there are like not everyone, but usually like there are older teachers, so you have to like a more formal relationship with them.
And
Yeah,
also
it's more-
here, like if you have a problem or a question, or if you're unsure about something, you can just talk to the professor and, you know, ask him, like, and he would answer. And in Italy, like me as a student, I wouldn't go to the professor and talk to him. I mean, it depends. If I really have a problem, a very serious problem, I would go, but otherwise I can just figure out my things alone. While I feel that here you really create a relationship.
I think it's also because of the age. Like this year I had several young and several old teachers, and with the young ones we were more, you know, we tended to like email different from yours, I don't know, but a lot of people just tended to go to these meetings and office hours. I think it's because like this kind of new course and they're trying to use American methods, so we have a lot of papers to do and presentations, and they look for us to be more interactive and to say something during lessons and share our opinions.
Like papers are very a new thing for us. We don't do a lot of them. Like
we did this year.
Yeah, because you said it,
My course in Lowe usually.
But normally, like I've done 2 years of undergrad and I've never done a paper. Well, I had the final like research paper for the graduation, but
Seen any difference in like healthcare, like being in Italy versus here? Because I'm sure you've heard stories from people here about our healthcare system.
you don't get sick. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah,
We don't have to get sick, not to pay.
you must not get sick.
So that's here, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because you don't
Better
have to
not
go. So and then in Italy,
Well,
it's just like,
a friend of us like got sick last week, and she's here, like she's from Italy, and she was telling us what she had to do, like to go to the doctor, to the health clinic, and then to go and buy her medicines, and it was quite expensive. And like, okay, yeah, in Italy you have to pay, of course, but you don't have an insurance like here. Or you can do it, but I mean, if you don't have it, you are still provided like healthcare.
Actually, we're not improving. I mean, in Italy, there's this problem that we're tending to privatize everything too, and it's not good. And also, like the healthcare system, yeah, it should be free, but like every year you have to pay more for services in general. So
Still, the more she's talking about is not
it's not, of course, like
a lot that you get.
Like if you think that it should be completely free, it's still not like that.
but like if you got sick in Italy, you wouldn't like not go to the doctor. You'd go because.
Well, I would go here too, of course, if I get sick.
Well, we try not to.
Yeah.
Conclusion question. So you guys plan to go back to Italy, correct?
Yeah.
Are you going to graduate in Italy?
Yeah.
And then what are your goals for once you graduate? Like what do you want to do
Good
for your
question.
jobs? It's okay, we get the same answers here.
Like the job we would like to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a graduate student, so I will graduate again, I guess, hopefully. And I would like to work in the international field, so probably Italy won't be my, probably I will travel.
It seems like you like that.
Yeah, thank you.
For me, I don't know. Basically, I'm still in the second year of undergraduate school, so it's early to know. I mean, I don't know. For me too, I'm really interested in international politics because, like in Italy, I do a university that is focused on 3 different fields, which is international politics and philosophy and economics. So I can choose after this my master. And I think, yeah, I will focus on international field. Me too. So, but I know it's really difficult just like to work for also European Union or UN. They're like, it's really difficult to reach that point, but yeah. In
That's the
general,
goal.
yeah, that's the goal. It would be the goal.